Hola familia J Trading, ¿cómo estás? Bienvenido de nuevo. I'm back with another video of the week. Today in this video I'm gonna be talking about Boom 300 that we predicted yesterday, and I'm gonna be talking about Crash 500 and Crash 300. There is a trade currently that I'm on. It's Crash 500. I took 7.5 lot size buy position on Crash 500. If you stick around the video, especially at the end of the video, you will see why I took this trade. We are going to talk about these three assets today. So without further ado, let's get it. Yeah, so now let's start from the prediction that we made yesterday. If you have if you have watched the video from yesterday, you remember how we did this analysis. The market was around this green area. If you see this line, the price was at that area, so we did this analysis. We made the structure. This line is a structure or a trend line where the market or the price usually respects. All right, then we said if the market prices this structure or the trend line, all right, especially usually it goes up to the green area, retest this, then it goes back down. So that's the prediction that we made yesterday. And as you can see, this is 4-hour time frame. If you go down to 1-hour time frame, you can see how big the momentum is, how big the bearish momentum is. As soon as the market or the price broke down this trend line, you can see the price pushing down momentarily. Yeah, the bearish momentum is higher than the bullish momentum, so the price pushed down as soon as it broke out of the trend line. As we expected, there was no retest. All right, I have told you this many times. A retest is like an extra information for you. You don't have to always wait for a retest. Sometimes the price might not wait for you to get a retest of the key resistance or support area. Sometimes it might leave you behind like this. So this might happen, but the good thing, yeah, as we predicted, the price went down. It is still going down. I think most probably this area will be the next support area. Even though we are late, maybe we can get into the train if the market or the price comes back to this area. If price goes back to that area, maybe we can get into the train. I didn't take this trade yesterday, I just predicted this. But right now, since this area is support area, you can see this area we have bounces here, 3 to 2 to 3, yeah, 3 times market bounced here. And especially this area becomes special for us because there is a trend line. So exactly at the trend line, price bounced straight to the left. All right, and third time it also tried to bounce up. So currently, if you see any kind of momentum change, wait for the price to go up to this area, then take a trade over there. We might get into the train and put our take profit at this area, maybe around this area. This might play around. If you remember this, we have made this analysis yesterday. That's what exactly happened on Boom 300. Now let's go to Crash 500. Yeah, let's go to Crash 300. In Crash 300 also, what we expected is happening already. The strategy, especially the liquidity strategy that we follow, is currently happening on Crash 300. This is 4-hour time frame. In 4-hour time frame, if you zoom out, you can see this rectangle area is a very important or crucial support area. At this area, if you can see here, market bounced up, again bounced up here, again we have another bounce. So what we did was we waited for the price to come back down to this rectangle area and wait for the price or for the market to give us some kind of signal or information. So what we did was I said wait for the price either to break down or to bounce up immediately. Usually if there is a very big bullish momentum in the market, the price jumps up straight from the support like this without giving you time to take a trade. But currently what's happening is price went down from this crucial support area. That means the market makers or the people or the algorithm behind these assets are wiping out stop losses. Because as you know, most people will be putting stop loss just below this area. or just below this area. So that means there are a lot of liquidity accumulated at this area. Let's go to 1 hour time frame, and we can see a lot of liquidity being swept here. You can see this area. So if you see this area this week, you saw this week, you see this week, as soon as the price dropped from this rectangle or the yellow line, price went down and it got swept up. You see how market makers are manipulating the market, because at this area there will be a lot of stop losses. People who have been selling from this area, from this area, selling at this area, they'll be taking profit at this exact level because it's a key support area. So at this key support area, what happens is usually the price dips down below the rectangle, wipes out all the stop losses, kills all the stop losses here, and when people take stop losses out and take profit out, price bounces up. You see, this is what exactly happened. This week tells you that the week that happened exactly at this area tells you that there is a big momentary change that happened at the liquidity area. So the liquidity has been swept. Then what happened is the market came down, and as you can see, this trend line, it is called a structure for us. You can zoom out like this. Let me remove this arrow and let me grab a smaller arrow. So if you can see, this area is a trend line, what we call it a structure. So this structure is being respected, right? This is a high, this is a lower high, lower high, lower high. All of these lower highs are below the trend line. In these all scenarios, it has been respected. But what exactly happened after the liquidity got swept? You see, here liquidity got swept. After that, price broke above the structure. This is the second signal for us. So what I'm exactly waiting for the price is to move a little bit upper from the structure, come back to this area and retest this level, then I'll take a trade. You know what, we can take a trade over this area right now. Let's put for now, since it hasn't retested the area, let's make it a little bit like 1.2, maybe 1.2 lot size. I'll buy 3 positions like this. So next, if the price comes back up to this area, to this level, and comes back to the rectangle, I'm going to add positions over there. Yeah, sure, I'm going to add positions. If the price goes up, comes back to the rectangle, I'm gonna add positions over there, put stop loss just below the liquidity area here. You can put your stop loss just below the liquidity area at this level. Let me change the color of this so that you can identify this from the rectangle. Let me make it green. Yeah, so you can put your stop loss just below this liquidity swept area, that's the green area, and expect to take profit around this area and this area. So most probably I think this is going to play out, but we are going to watch this together since it is Saturday today. In the weekends market gets manipulated and shit like that, but we'll see together, especially Sunday. Be careful, move your stop loss with the trade, and we'll see what's going to happen. And last but not least, let's go to the trade that I took already yesterday. And if you remember in the video that we made yesterday, by the way, if you haven't watched the video from yesterday, go back, or you can click on the top right corner. There will be a video over there, you can watch it. We have predicted this yesterday. What we did was we changed our chart to line chart. Let me do that right now. Go to settings, change your chart to line chart. So what we did was yesterday we changed our chart to line chart. We identified this area as a key reversal area and another key reversal area. So we put this yellow rectangle over there. That yellow rectangle acted as a liquidity area, or the area where most traders will be taking decisions, and market makers will also be manipulating the market, because that area is the area where a lot of trades happen, either sell or take profit or shit like that. So what happened exactly is market tried to bounce below, go below the rectangle area. If you can see here, it bounced below, it dipped below the rectangle area. This is exactly the same scenario that's happening here on Crash 300. We just saw what happened on Crash 300. We drew this what's this structure, we drew the structure, this one, sorry, this one, the structure. Market broke out of the structure, it dipped below the support area, that's called liquidity sweep. The same thing is happening in Crash 500. Market bounced below or dipped below the rectangle, that's called liquidity sweep. all the traders who put stop loss at this area, they'll be swept out. All right, they'll be killed, and people will be taking profit at this area. People who sold at this area, maybe at this area, they'll be taking profit at this area, because that level is the level where, you know, people will be making decisions, because it is a key support area. So the liquidity has been swept, and this line, it is a trend line or a structure in our language. But what happened is the structure or the trend line got broken, it got disrespected. So this is the second signal for us. Now the price went up to the yellow line, and it is going down. So what I did was I waited for the price to break out of the structure. I took buy signals or buy positions over there. I was so sure because I took it, you know, if you can see, the position is 2.5 float size. I took 3 positions. So what's going to happen most probably is price might dip down to, you know, to the yellow line, a little bit down like that. For most of you who didn't, you know, jump into the trade, that might be an opportunity for you to take a trade, and price might bounce up like this. So we're going to see this together. Just put stop loss above below the liquidity area, and wait for the market to play out in our prediction. So we are going to see this most probably maybe after tomorrow, Monday. I'll come back with another video. Thanks for tuning in. If you are new to the channel, please consider subscribing, or otherwise just, you know, click the like button. I will see you Monday. Goodbye.